The Pat Mayo Experience.
Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Pat Mayo Experience. Experience.
I mean, we're 3 years away from NFL China, so watch out.
I think China would be more safe, to be honest with you.
It would be super safe. I will give you that.
Well, better not do anything stupid, though, because once you go to jail there, you're never coming back. There's no prisoner exchange for me, like Griner in Russia. Like, I'm done. The minute I do something stupid, I'll be in a Chinese prison until I die. They'll probably beat me in there, too.
Plus, with those second eyebrows, they're going to think you're angry all the time as well.
He's a horrible prisoner. He's angry and red. But I'm going to do something. You guys aren't going to like this pick at all. I love the Seattle Seahawks gold this week.
Yep.
Are you?
I like it. I like the Seahawks.
Thank you. Rob, there's a 5.5 out there. I see one. I see one.
Where is it?
Get me.
No, not your local bookie doesn't count. Like every.
He does.
No,
I know he gets the flags wrong. Like Georgia, it's like
your friend Stevie the doorman doesn't count, Cam.
Yeah,
Billy. Doorman. He owes me $335 for my pool. Pick 5 too. Thank you, Pat, for reminding me.
Cam, click the drop down next to the -6, and it's now -5.5, -130. That's the 5.5. That
okay, just give me the damn Seahawks at 6.
Yeah.
You know what happened to me, Pat? I went to a party and I had those blue packs coolers, and it got into. I didn't realize I was really wasted. It got into the cooler, and let's just say it was part of my meal plan. And I probably shouldn't be eating that stuff. It had a leak, and I'm like, what am I doing? I see blue on my food.
Very toxic. Don't eat that.
Isn't that toxic?
I took a bite. Yes, it is toxic. I only had one bite, but I was like, oh my God, it leaked through the Ziploc. I had a hole in my Ziploc. Next thing you know, oh my God. Like Hainzer, I made homemade burritos. Oh no, there's blue. It's from those blue packs. Oh man, what a disaster.
Did the forehead wrinkles start after the eating of this blue pack?
You're right, Rob. Probably I'm gonna have 3 testicles the way I'm going if I keep on eating tripe and cooler packs. Delicious parlay.
Bronze picks are up next. Would you like to go first on this one, or should it be like between Rob and I?
I never want to go first. No, I like to go last. That's
okay.
It's just the way it is. Maybe next week I'll change it up. Since you guys have totally changed the rules.
You're a real gentleman, always going last. I bet she appreciates that.
She does. I'll tell you. Anyway, I can't talk about this now. But let's just say I went up north, and you don't need male enhancement when you go up to the cottage. Things were a little bit different up there. I woke up like steel pole. I just don't understand. Is it the water? Because the glacier water was so pure? Was it the air? All I know is, man, I felt like $1 million. I got to get up there.
I mean, you could move up there. You could be like our friend, the Big G, who we slipped some Viagra into his beer when we were in college. He just walked around with a rod all night. It was pretty funny.
I'd prefer not that, but I just like feeling good. You know what I mean? When I was fat, it was really hard to, I needed male enhancement products, but now I'm doing pretty good by myself.
There we go.
Pills. Yeah. Thank you.
So
please don't cut this. My girlfriend watches these shows. I got to shut up. I say too much. Denver, they had a couple safeties in the game. Seattle, they played good, but that's a road game for Bo Nix. Now you're at home. I think they can simplify things. 2.5. It's 3. Hey, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm taking a 3. I don't get.
Where's the 3? Where's the 3?
I'll find one. I'll find one right now.
No 3s, Cam. No 3s. They have evaporated into thin air. Just like this gold pick.
This is bullshit. You can't get 3. I can't get a 3. What's okay? What's it on FanDuel, Rob? Is it 2.5?
It's 2.5 everywhere. It's 2.5 everywhere.
I'm gonna absolutely. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, no. What do I do here? I love it all. I love our teaser. I'm gonna play it.
And then you're gonna add 8 more legs, aren't you?
Actually, I lost an 11-leg teaser by one game last week. I do it all the time. I'm such an idiot, and I put the same teams in all of them too. I'm just a fucking stooge.
Carolina for sure.
You know how it is, Pat. Like I just look at the money and go, "Ooh, $6,000," and then there's always one game wrong. I do the same with golf. I think I hit Eric Cole like 9 times. Like, why didn't you just bet him once? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, there's a problem in my brain. I just love hitting buttons.
The only way that will give you the half point is if you pull a Shannon Sharp right now live.
You understand?
There's an Instagram live out there right now.
It's going on right now in real time.
Like he's beating somebody up or
no. Guess what would be more like if you had to
He's in a hotel giving it to like having sex with a woman.
He's not necessarily having sex with her. I don't know if you like.
There's
There's
some stuff going down.
I'm getting
Another way it's
closer.
going down. It's going
I'm
down
getting
now.
closer.
You're getting pretty
things
close
happening.
here. It's live on Instagram. Probably doing better ratings than us.
If I said the word lube, I'd be getting closer to the golden egg. Is that what we're talking about?
Maybe he's just going down on her.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with oral sex. Everybody. Hey, Pat, look at my tongue. Like Gene Simmons, baby. It's long.
So now you know what you got to do to get the extra half.
Yeah, well,
point,
I'm not going to say I'm Mr. Big Stuff, Dad, but you know what? You got to make up for it with a tongue. Anyway, please don't put that on the clip because people watch this stuff now. Save it for the long edition of the show.
Lions are perfectly fine as well. Do you want to put them on the teaser? 6-point teaser.
Fucking right, I do.
Oh, that's a
Why
good,
do six? Let's do. See, this is another thing. I don't want to have this argument again. Why can't we get them to pick them? Now we got to lay 1.5. Say they win by 1. Like,
Then you lose.
I don't care about juice. I fucking.
It's the whole point of sports betting is the juice.
Rob,
We're not just picking. The juice is what the house edge is. How can you not care about it?
I get it. But the thing is, Rob, also sometimes buying points works. I'm just saying, like,
but more often than not, it will not.
It's
work.
just like, but it's like buying insurance in blackjack. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Sometimes they're gonna have it. You're better off not
Yes.
taking it.
I never buy insurance in blackjack.
But
But
why,
it's the
why do you want to buy
same.
points?
This is the sports betting analogy.
Because it's key numbers, man. You got to
But they are ripping you off for the key number. This is the point. It's just like the insurance in blackjack. You don't take it because you know the math of blackjack and it's a ripoff. And it's the exact same in sports betting. They're not giving you a fair price.
You are correct. You have worn me out with facts. I get it. I've been gambling since I was a child, Rob. Betting my allowance money and paychecks and poker rooms at Credit Valley Golf Club and losing Bazooka Joes to my buddies on a 6-footer when I'm 6 years old, shaking over a putt. I get it. Been fucking gambling a long time. Sometimes I don't mind paying a little bit extra, but you're right. The math makes sense. Yes, the Lions will go on a teaser. Yeah, here we go.
I freaked out some dude one day by getting into his car because I thought it was my Uber, and it was not great.
Actually, you know what, Pat? I did the exact same thing. I was like literally going to the mall, and the guy had the same Corolla as me. I walked right in there. I'm like, and I was there for a bit. I'm like, oh, he's just got a different air freshener than me. Wrong car. Guy left his door open. Happens all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
Dude, it's the same
like
fucking car. The license
people-
plate was close. Like
People die in their sleep from popcorn kernels all the time.
It's funny you mentioned that, Pizzola. I'm fucking rocking popcorn hard these days. Yeah, it's true, man. You guys laugh at all my shit. Okay, you go to bed with some popcorn in your mouth then. If you
No,
have a
I
dry
don't.
mouth.
I don't.
Yeah, damn right.
Finished second in that race. His entire life, he would have been held up high. Because whoever finished first would have been drug tested, and they would have got the horns.
It sounds like Cam is saying that the future is potentially going to be more futuristic than we even imagined, according to Chinese Taipei.
Dude, they're working on things in the lab that we don't even fucking like. Why do you think these guys never get caught? I'm looking at these freaks at the Olympics going, like, there's no, like, guy's got like a third arm, like 3 dicks. Like, I think, what the fuck are you doing? They're not even regular looking people. Like, they're hybrids of. Anyway, hey.
The old triple deck,
Have you seen those mystery pieces of chicken at the Colonel? Yeah, that's humans, buddy. Different stuff. You got fucking, you got a head on your shoulder, you had 3 asses. Things are happening, man. Like, let's clue in, people. Like,
people are eating their cats. They're eating their dogs.
That was amazing. Oh, but by the way, cats 0-4 straight up and 1-3 ATS. Too bad, Trump. Bad weekend for the cats and the pooches. Yep.
More egregious than how people choke on steak, apparently, is how people cut steak. You know, they don't use the back end of their fork when they cut. Some people don't do that. They're like Hill Williams.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? Like,
when
you put the fork in it and you saw it. Like, what?
Yeah.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, but you put it on the back end of the fork in order to cut it. You know, like a civilized person. Some people don't do
Somebody
that.
does the other way around.
I just put the fork in it and cut it. Like,
but the back end of the fork is the side that the knife cuts on. You don't do the front end of the fork.
Oh, I do, but I'm an idiot. Anyway, we'll talk about this later, and we need a demonstration if we all go to a steakhouse. Let's just move on. I don't have time for this shit. No, honestly, I don't have time for this shit today. I put the fork in the steak and I cut it. Like, There's no method to it, whatever. It's fork in, cut. Like,
But look, I'm watching the way you're doing that now, and it seems like you do it. The only way the front of the steak could be is if you hold the fork like a.
so you're telling me somebody
like a
uses like
caveman.
without putting the prongs in? Is this what we're fucking talking about?
No,
Like we back it?
no,
like,
you just. You're probably doing it right, Cam. I've seen people do it the other way where they hold
Thank
the fork
you.
like this.
Pat, you got to show me the wrong way because
Well,
I don't even know
some
what the
people
fuck you're
cut
talking
in
about.
between the prongs.
Oh, that is that. You fucking psychopath!
I've
No,
seen
you
it.
use the fork
It's
as a guide.
I agree. It's insane.
That's insane.
So
Insane.
you're
behavior.
telling me you're using the fork as a tunnel and you're cutting in between the prongs of a fork. You're a fucking idiot. If you do that, you deserve to choke on your steak, you fucking tool. What a loser. Like what? Honest to God, like literally, you're going inside the prong? What moron does that? I'm stupid and I don't even do that. That's it. Pizzola, that is the worst of the worst. Like Rob, you know me from the day one where I tried to steal your fucking sub the first day I met you. I am who I am.
You sniffed it out, man. I've never seen anyone do it.
Who's got a cold cut trio? I'm like, I knew it. Like I smelled
hate
it. I
it.
was just like,
I hate it.
Under
Under a
clothing.
jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wow.
Got a good sniffer out of. Trust me, man. I can smell my neighbor's barbecue. I always seem to stroll over. Hey, what's going on over there, pal? Give him a beer. Next thing you know, I'm fed.
I will never forget that because you found the sub, you held it up in the air, and you said, "Hey, everyone, free subs."
Subs. Is that what I said? That's horrible. Like I actually did that? What a fucking piece of shit I am. I actually stole it and said it was free. Man,
Hey,
I'm a
everyone,
weirdo.
free subs.
Free subs.
Like,
Wow.
Like the guy from Subway came in with a bag of subs. Okay.
Jared's not allowed in workplaces anymore.
Oh, dude,
he's done for.
I've actually told people I have a really good vibe about certain people. And I told my girlfriend like a long time ago, there's something that doesn't sit well with me with Jared. And you saw what happened. I just got a good instinct for that stuff. I knew he was a creep. I knew that fucker was fucked.
I gotta get rid of this search history. I got Cam H, Jared Fogle, and Will Levis up in my tabs right now. That's not good news.
That's you know what that is. That's you in the back of a cruiser, buddy. Neighborhood creeper, Mayo.
You don't get those vibes from me though. Your Fogle sense isn't going off, is it?
No, I don't get the vibes from you. I just think you're sharp. You and Pizzola, like Pizzola kind of has the look of like he can be one of those guys with a mysterious room in his house, but he's still okay. Jared, I totally got creeper vibes from. Like the minute I saw him, I go, something's not right with this guy. Big time. Hide your children.
I'm betting a lot of money on NFL games. Like I could not be bothered to be in a pool where, and I don't like to each their own, right? But like my friends are playing in a pool that's $200 entry. Like I'm not getting out of bed for $200 to win $2,000 at the end of the year. Like
Rob, I just hate the messages. It's like that's what we should be doing when we have real money on games. I'm getting like I'm in leagues with 52 fucking messages. I'm like, fuck off. Like I don't care about what you're fucking doing in your team. Like it drives me nuts. It like takes up my phone. I'm like, I had to block. You know what? I blocked people that I know because I couldn't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking done.
I don't blame you.
Go, Pat. I hope you win your pick, so I won't bet on the Giants anymore.
No, you can bet on the Giants all you want. You just maybe
Why do you have to lie? Why do you lie to him? Right?
Yeah, you're gonna bet on the Giants. You're gonna bet on the Giants. We know you are.
I've lied to everybody. I said I'm probably not going to take Carolina this week, but you know I'm gonna because I'm a fucking like I'm like a guy on meth. I can't fucking stop. I got an addiction. To be a Cam H, for Christ's sake. It's called Cam with H for help. Help. Hey Rob, can you believe that? It's actually Cam H.
It's actually Cam H.
It really is.
Thought about that.
Yeah, no, I've thought about it. But see, that's the thing. Pizzola, the hamster's always on the fucking wheel, the wheel of meth. Anyway, I've never done meth, but done a lot of other shit.
So
and the brown is actually a dog with the dog and cats theme, like because they're just the dog.
Yeah,
brown.
but it's the inverse this week. We're doing cats are good, dogs are bad because dogs.
Pat's on a dog, so it's not good then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, don't worry. And Browns are also they also are their logo, their old logo is a Keebler elf too. So are they fucking elves or dogs? Who really cares? They're Browns.
You can't just call people Browns, Cam. Jesus.
Yeah. You get canceled for that stuff, man.
Oh, really?
Be very careful.
So I'm not a red cracker.
We'll probably have Shag's probably gonna have to edit this out now afterwards.
There's
a lot of Browns in where I live. There's a lot of white. Not. I'm sorry. They're different colors. Like it's a kaleidoscope. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything. It's just they're the Browns. Cleveland Browns. Anyway, yeah. Please edit the stuff out. I've gone off my. I've gone too far. I didn't really sleep very well last night. Sleep apnea issue. I just noticed you guys don't have any fucking wrinkles either. Like you're older and your skin's so smooth. I'm looking at myself. I look like I got dents in my head. I look, was in a fucking razor blade match with Abdullah the Butcher. We talked about it last week. Look at all these dents I got in my fucking head. Pat? I lost weight and now I look like I've been like fucking like dusty. Like I'm like fucking just razor.
No, but you're like a decade older than us. Like I'm not.
Bumps I got. Like it's fucking nuts. Like I look like I've been like literally beat up in the street and slashed with bottles and fucking razor blades. It's crazy, man. And it's only been noticeable since I lost weight. That's the problem. People lose weight and it fucks up your face, your looks, everything. But I guess it's better. I might live a couple more years.
You could do like some Botox injections if you're really self-conscious about it.
That's where I fell in the shower when I was living in Yellowknife and almost fucking died. It's so fucking deep. Like it looks like that's a
I can't really tell mine, but I took a baseball bat across the head when I was young.
Well, Pat looks smooth. He's always had white teeth and good skin. I don't know what the fuck he takes care of himself, not me. Are we so silver? Jeez.
And I'll have this available in the weekend newsletter, free to join right now. It'll get sent directly to you along with all of the other updated injury notes, the fantasy rankings, all the information you need to know. Thank you, Cam. It's free to join down in the description.
I actually read it all the time as well.
I read it, and the coin is beating all you guys. Coin's better than Cuss, Geoff, and you. I like the coin.
You know what? I will say I forwarded that newsletter off to my director of content and said, like, we have to do this.
Yes, because it's what he's doing.
You know what? It's a great toilet read.
Yeah.
You take a dump.
Exactly.
5 minutes.
Good call, Rob.
Go through
a magazine with that thing. It's very like it keeps you interesting if you're having a bad bowel movement. Like it's got enough info to keep you there for a while. Yeah, it's not quick. It's just and everything's entertaining. And I have a lot of bowel movements. Trust me, diabetes. I'm shitting out bowling balls. It's a nightmare. Pat, they're so thick. It's like a big fucking what's the thickest snake in the jungle?
An anaconda.
Like anaconda.
Yeah, it's like an anaconda coming out of my ass, and like literally, my toilet. If it could talk, I'd be dead. Yeah, because he would fucking get up and like fucking murder and drown me so quick.
That's the sequel to that really artsy "If These Walls Could Talk." If Cam's toilet could talk.
My medication. That
I will say I have normal.
My bowel movements.
So I always have.
My girlfriend thinks I'm dying. She's like, "Are you okay, Bear? Are you okay, Barry? Oh, it sounds horrible. Oh no, again, it hurts." Anyway, do we have a teaser this week, or are we just gonna say fuck it because we suck so bad?
I just don't know why you asked us if we like the Colts. We all like.
I just like to get your opinion.
We waffled a bit, and then you immediately pivoted, but you didn't even ask us about the other game. You just fired it out. Why didn't you just fire the Colts as gold? Like, why did our opinion matter there? But then
because
Jets.
Rob, I'm sick. Okay, I do the same shit all the time. I've been brainwashed. Maybe there's something happened to me as a child with gambling and a Chinese guy teaching me blackjack. I don't know, but all I know is there's a lot of holes in my life. I've been threatened with a guy with Ninja Stars nunchucks and almost fucking died at a fucking shithole in Scarborough. I've been through a lot, okay? And I'm fucking my brain's all fucked up. So I like to get people's opinions, even though I should stick to my own fucking opinions. And I would have taken Carolina as a mineral pick last week, but I'm a coward. Ooh, I'm scared to lose. I am actually very scared.
This is so tough.
I'm looking at this. Hate it.
I might have to give out a total today too. That's how bad it is.
No, we don't do. Are we allowed to do totals?
No.
I didn't even know we were. No, we're not. This show's called The Sides, Rob. No totals.
The show's called The Sides?
Total.
Hold on. The show's called The Sides?
Your fiber injury. No, I just made that up. We do sides. Totals. You want 12 bowls of total cereal? Get at it, and then hit the shitter. But we're doing sides, like sides.
Rob,
okay, you've made it clear. Clear.
Thanks.
If the Steelers don't score a touchdown in the game,
yes,
you pick the Steakhouse. I'll take you out there next week for a dinner of your choice.
It's very nice. You don't have to do it next week. We'll pick a date on the calendar where I'm real hungry. Can I have oysters too? I love oysters.
We'll order a bottle of wine with it. We'll do the whole
nice Malbec for Dan diabetes. Actually, both of us have diabetes.
There you go.
Type 1 and type 2. It's a diabetic dinner. DD. Let's go. I know where we're going to go to. We're going to go to fucking Zorro's by the airport. Have you been to that place?
I love Zorro's. I love. Dude, it's like you went back in time.
Oh yes, it's like it's like going to a rich Italian's lair where they treat you great. Actually, I know the guys there. Like they used to watch our stupid show, Pizzola. They used to watch the score. And go, hey, it's a crazy redheaded guy. I came with my girlfriend. Great service. Fucking A, man. I love that place. I wish they sponsored the show. God, it's good.
This is why the insanity label continues. We did a power rankings on the Sunday night show about he claimed that Rodgers was still a better runner than 75% of all quarterbacks, claiming that Rodgers is a better runner than Jalen Hurts.
This guy's insane.
There was actually a play where
that's-
Rodgers had to run for like 12 yards last week, and he was basically hobbling. He can't run
Rob,
right now. Yeah.
I'm, and this is not no bullshit. I'll beat Aaron Rodgers in a foot race, guaranteed.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
I actually
You've
think
seen me run. You've seen me run.
Although
I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You've seen me run. I ran it did that 40-yard shuffle at the NFL experience. Ask Morency. I fucking like beat him by like I can run. You know that.
I do know that.
They're shit. Like let's call it out for what it. I'm saying though, I thought I had a great week last week. Like I had the Colts, I had the Bears, like whatever. And then I look on the show and I'm like, wow, 1-2. Like I just don't really understand, but maybe I just got to get better. I just got to get better.
I think we all need to get better. We need to focus on the minerals that are getting us down and elevate out of it. Because I don't think we can go. I mean,
Pat, can I start things off this week?
Go ahead.
I'm so fired up.
Let's do it.
I want the fucking New Orleans Saints as my gold pick against Kansas City. I don't give a shit about anything, any opinions, whatever. The Saints are going to win this game outright. Saints.
The only other person who I know has this as their best bet of the week is Tim Undercust.
Oh, fuck. Now, see, here come the questions again. Like, that's what I don't need. Don't hate me, Pat. Don't hate me. I'm calling an audible right now. I have the same picks as Rob, and I'm not going to fucking change them.
You don't have to.
But I'm going to turn this into a cat theme. I want all cats again, just like the old days. I want Carolina, Jacksonville, and Cincinnati as my picks.
You already picked New Orleans.
Yeah, you picked
I want
the
them
Saints.
gone. I want them fucking out the door. I want a whole theme. Can I do that or no?
Sure. Do what you want, Cam. Who do you want to designate as your gold then?
I want Cincinnati gold, Jacksonville silver, and Carolina bronze. Cam's Cats are back. And New Orleans is my
the bonus pick.
Yeah,
the bonus pick.
Yeah, the steakhouse pick. It's the Zorro special. Sorry, I just changed the whole show. I hope it's good for
you
content.
started this show today by saying you weren't going to change your picks.
I lied.
And
I
changed
lied.
your picks on the show.
But okay, Rob, can I tell you the truth? I know I'm a jackass, but I really had cat theme written down after, like I had Saints and then cat theme. I got to give you odds. I guess it's one of my skill sets. Like I can do things drunk and people go, he's a little bit drunk. Like you've seen me, Pat, though, like annihilated drunk, but that's for like drinking for a full day straight. And I can still do a show. Like Jeff's eyes go, one's up top, one's up below, one's in the side. Hey, Rob, like you could look at him and go, oh God, that guy's absolutely fucking cranked. Like he's done. Right.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You did one of these shows drunk before, and
I have.
so the people have seen it. You passed it off. It was I think that was the best episode.
I was on
we've ever done.
meds too. Like I was on fucking like medications and like painkillers and fucking like that was I was on like some crazy shit that day. Like I remember I got new meds and I was drinking and it's like, do not take alcohol with these things. And I like plowed, like it was just, and I got through it. Like
I remember when you joined backstage beforehand, I was like, this is going to be a show today.
Found Tim randomly wandering around the grounds. He was wearing a very bright shirt, so it wasn't hard to pick out Tim. And he came up. He said, thank you for the show. Love the show. He's like, there's one person I wanted to meet all weekend. It was you. And Tim was really happy about it. They shook hands. Very pleasant exchange. They went on their way. He was going to go find the rest of us, but he was with his dad, so he didn't want to leave him there because his dad was a little bit older. And they waited for the shuttle after everyone had cleared out, and they went back to the parking lot to get their car. And guess whose car was stolen, Cam?
Tim's car was stolen?
No, the guy who shook Tim's hand's car was stolen.
Oh, the guy so yeah, that's the Anderson. That's gotta be kidding me. Bunch of Bay Street bootlickers at Harbor 60. Great food though.
I mean, they probably give out cocaine in the bathroom to all these Bay Street people.
I'll know it. Then we should go to Harbor 60. Just the thoughts. Yeah. It's just jokes.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Rob, how old's your turtle, by the way?
Tortellini, tortoise, not a turtle. There's a difference between the two. He would be pushing 12 years now. And
I got a question. How long do they live for?
He will live 40 to 50 years. However, I should announce, this is like a formal announcement. I will be getting rid of Tortellini. Actually,
can I take him?
If you really want to care for him, we could talk. This needs to happen ASAP because I'm staging my house this week.
How much do they eat and how much does it cost? Because I really I love turtles.
Okay, it's going to be a lot of work, but he's going to cost you $5 to $7 a week in lettuce or fruit.
They're going to say like $500 a month. Rob, no, I'm dead serious, but like I wish I could take care of your turtle, but I
You're out
want
on,
to.
you're out on the turtle?
I just don't know if I want to be good to him. I just need enough time. Like
It's work. I'm going to tell you right now, it's work. You got to feed him every day. Got to make sure his water is clean. You got it's.
How many
work.
hours a day does the turtle endure with your life? I'm like is it over an hour or two?
What do you mean?
Like
Endure.
to make him happy and stuff. Like,
Oh,
how
no,
much work do you,
10 minutes a day.
oh, okay. Well, it doesn't sound as hard as you're making it out to be, but okay. Anyway, we'll talk.
Okay.
And I like the fact that they don't die. They live like 40, 50 years. So you're deed before the turtle.
You're going to have to deed it in your will. Sign up with Code Mayo, get that free, square, and take like, I don't know, Jordan Mason, higher rushing yards take, DK Metcalf, higher receiving yards, and win 6 times your money. Easy game.
Sounds nice.
Simple.
Yeah. Instead of meeting guys at the gas stations with envelopes of money, it sounds very simple.
Yeah. When was the last time Johnny Knuckles gave you a free pick, Cam?
Never. And he's now my cable provider. I get my Fire Stick through him. We become we're in a different business now. Things went pretty south in the bookie game, so he took a job back at the bank, and he does my TV.
Oh, so he's not the bookie anymore. The bookie.
No. He's my friend. I was friends with him when he was my bookie. I went to his wedding, so he's going through a tough time right now. I'm not going to get into it. He's going through a divorce, so I'm trying to I'm helping him out. Anyway, let's just say this.
You're a good friend, Cam. You're a good friend.
I try, Rob. I do the best I can. I know I do a lot of stupid things, but I try to be nice.
Let's
Listen to this one, guys. So I bought my girlfriend Michael Kors wallet for her birthday. Her birthday was September 21st. It's October 10th today. They're like, your package is arriving. I went wild on this lady at the customer service number. I go, your company sucks. Like Cougar with Seinfeld there. It's a joke. What a joke. Yeah, way to go. Expecting a birthday present. And then so the thing's what, 20-something days late? Good work. Numbnuts. I check it out. It's in a factory in Quebec. I'm like, yeah, really? I go, how about free? They go, 10% off, Mr. Stewart. I go, are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? Like it's 20-something days late and you're like 10% off? What the hell is 10%? It's nothing. I pay more juice than 10%. Made her birthday. I had to go. I did buy luggage.
Well, that's because you're buying points.
You buy a point or two.
Buy a point or two.
Buy a hell of a lot of points. And another fucking thing, gift cards. Get them for anybody. I bought my girlfriend one for Livion Rose for some lingerie or whatever she wants to get. It doesn't work. It's all these mobs. There's fake gift cards out there. I'm like, what the hell is happening? A gift doesn't arrive for 26 days late and a fucking gift card doesn't work. Like, what is happening here? Like, it all happens to me. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, my gift card is working. No, it doesn't. They suck. Don't give people gift cards. They look great. They're lazy gift. I'm never doing it again. Yeah. Other than the liquor store, because, well, that one, we can figure it out. But,
you don't have to buy gift cards to specific places. Just buy one of those Visa gift cards and they can use it anywhere.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned that, Patrick. I bought a $200 Visa gift card. It was fucking fraudulent too. Don't you understand? Like,
where did you buy it?
Maybe don't buy the Visa gift card off the guy who's selling you the Fire Stick.
I bought it at Shoppers Drug Mart. I trust him more. God, I'd rather bookies sell gift cards. I'd buy them because they work. And you have a relationship. I will meet you at the cafe for a fucking lasagna and my money. And yeah, the gift card will work.
I would say if any team wants a competitive advantage in the NFL, you hire Hainzer just for the morale boost that he would bring to the team. Just having that guy as a presence at the team facility, I would lay that team's they would be increased in market by at least a point if Hainzer was there.
I agree with that. Maybe even more.
Yeah. Don't let him do a job. Don't let him do a job.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Just have him show up.
I was thinking about hiring him to do carpeting. I'm like, yeah, I haven't really gone there yet. Like, it's one of those things. Like, I don't know. Like, Hainzer says he can do it all.
Yeah.
I know one thing he can do.
No.
In every direction, smoke.
Yes.
Smoke meat.
Yeah.
Smoke whatever is there.
Yeah.
Smoking is his strength. That is like that is his MO. Like he talks about that smoker the way he talks about like women, guys talk about women. Yeah. He loves that smoker. He's having sex with it every night. He puts so many meats in it. Like he's always like, hey brother, see this new combo? Like he's got some Pizzola. Like he's always
got something. Yeah.
That smoker's, I gotta be honest with you, that thing, you want to talk about the hardest worker in the business? Hainzer smoker. It's seen a lot of meat.
Sure has. I mean, he's getting his value's worth. I mean, I wouldn't pay $40 an hour to Hainzer for carpeting, but I'd pay him $40 an hour just to hang out.
I agree.
I mean,
that's a great call. Actually, when he comes back from Thailand, I'm going to have him over and we're going to have a real smoke fest. Whoa, brother. I miss that guy, actually. Come on, people.
They'll have Devontae Adams there soon too, and then we'll see what the excuses are.
Yeah, exactly. It was Wilson's fault before, right, Rob? Oh, Wilson. Yeah, we'll see. No quarterback. It's this freaking franchise, man.
Maybe he should have just used modern medicine to get himself better instead of rubbing healing crystals.
You know what?
You would think so.
Yeah, you would think so. Even if I think mushrooms could be the answer, and these new mushrooms are not like the old mushrooms where you go tripping and fall into a lake. They can actually help mental health and do good things for you. But anyway, I don't work for Shroom Brothers. I'm just telling you this. The Jets got more problems than Robert Salah. Let's have some fun. Happy Thanksgiving.
They got
friends.
cussed on their side. They have problems forever.
That's great. Yeah, cussed. Remember his super lock last week in New Orleans? Look what that did to me. Fucking cars out for. You're right. Pat's right. This guy's curse is more than real. It's sorcery. It's sorcery. For God's sakes, this man needs to be locked up. All these things are true. Pat, before we laugh, like there's visual evidence and like things that are happening that are documented truth because of this guy. Like it's not even a joke. Like he's got some kind of weird shit. Like, he talks about a game and the fucking starting quarterback's out for like 3 or 4 weeks. Like every time he talks about his team, the coach gets fired. Like it's crazy, man. Like who is this guy?
I like that those are the two examples you point to. And we told you last week he met a guy once for 30 seconds and then an hour later the guy's car got stolen.
Yeah, that one just takes the fucking cake. Like, are you kidding me? Out of all the people at a golf event, one guy, and it's the guy that's never under.
Oh, fuck, man.
I tell you, I can't meet this guy because I'm gonna die after I meet Gus to go for a couple beers. I'm gonna get side, like some bus will hit me or something. I'll trip on a curb and break my neck. Like Rob, it's kind of scary now, this guy. Like it's real. I don't care what anybody says. This guy he's got some kind of death grip or weird magic, opposite of touch. Like it's cryptic.
Welcome to the TGL presented by SoFi, golf's newest league. It's sharp. It's electric. How sharp is it? How electric is it? Good questions. Try this on for size. 2 hours of hammer dropping overtime, forcing playoffs on the line, golf. With 24 of the best players from the PGA Tour, split into 6 teams: Atlanta, Boston, Jupiter, LA, New York, and the Bay Golf Club. This isn't your average Sunday pickup game. Tune in to TGL Monday or Tuesday night only on ESPN. Claim yourself a seat for the first season of TGL now. Keep up. It's golf.
Okay. Here we go. Gonna do it. I see a 6.5 on FanDuel. I've been called an idiot. Simply a drug addiction. I ain't laying 6.5 points with Atlanta in fucking anybody's game. Carolina's at home. It's a divisional game. They got murdered by the Bears. Atlanta's got injuries. Carolina's got injuries. I get it. Andy Dalton starting. Okay. People are like, oh, Bryce Young came in. And I went, no. Okay. At the end of the game, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I will take 6.5 points at home. This team sucks. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. They can win this game outright. Atlanta's not that great. Give me Carolina plus 6.5. I know people think I'm insane. Actually, I'm worse than cuss. I everything should say stay away from this game. I don't want to stay away. I want to touch the electric fence a few more times. I do. Give me Carolina. And I must need my head examined. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results, but I expect different results this time. I really do. I think Carolina can win. I want the Panthers. Why? I do. That's why.
Cam, I will not allow you to pick Carolina next week if they lose this
Thank
week.
you.
I will make
and that's
you
the rule.
that friendly
you guys
arrangement.
have rules, and I need rules
Yeah,
too.
I know you're going to come back here.
Around.
I mean, clip this right now, Shag, because he's going to come back here next week and he's going to be begging us to take Carolina.
I just need a little hit of the Panthers. I can't do it. How are you going to do your cat theme if you don't have the Panthers available?
Doesn't matter. There's 3 other cats, isn't there? Bengals, Lions, Jaguars.
You got to hope. You got to hope one of them doesn't have a bye next week. You got to hope one of them doesn't have a bye.
I'm going to make you guys a point right now. This fucking cat team might go 4-0 this week.
Jesus Christ.
And clip that, Shag, when they go 3-1 or 4-0. Guaranteed they're over 500 this week. And I guarantee it. Guaranteed.
It's a guarantee.
Pat, write it. I see you writing it down. Put it in caps. Like angrily.
I put it in cats.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. My heart skipped a beat there. Oh, God.
They played Green Bay,
Well, they haven't
Atlanta,
played.
New Orleans,
They haven't
Tampa.
played Houston or Jacksonville. Elite offenses.
No, we're not going. Again, the goalposts have been stretched. Again,
Passway's coming after you when you pulled this all started when you pulled your fucking Richie Rich routine. I don't hit the alarm clock for $2,000 type of shit when you're ripping that stuff. See, since then,
I don't. For 2,000 over an entire fantasy football season. You know how many hours I would have to put into that?
That's like 150 text messages in like $100 league. I'm gonna kill these people.
Exactly.
I can't block them.
Exactly.
Block them.
I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I'll play fantasy football. Everybody put in 10K and we'll play for 100K. That's fine.
Thing about fantasy football, I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
About your team.
Yes.
I don't care.
Again,
Nobody cares.
I agree.
I care about winning money.
Yeah.
Fuck this league.
Yeah.
I got Burger top 20 and first round leader, I think. Yeah, keep on going.
You went back to the well with Bo Hostler coming off a second place finish.
First round leader, always do. That guy's a Thursday warrior. Wow, you're doing well, Pat. You're doing well, but
who else did you take?
About,
Thorbjornson's young and he's good, so you bet on him.
Yes, I love Thorbjornsen with the hammer of Thor. And I took let's just say it's not a poultry, not a meat, but and I do this in the sun. Fishburne.
Who?
Fishburne.
Oh,
Morris?
Fishburne. Oh, yeah, Morpheus.
Fishburne. Yeah, Morpheus. Yeah, I got Morpheus. I got Thorbjornsen. I'm addicted to Novocaine, meaning Andrew Novak. Who else did I take? Norlander. I like the Norwegians and Swedes and anybody who's a Highlander. I'm down with that program. Anything that's cold and icy. Who else do I have? Oh, Bridgman. Not Mel Bridgman, the former New Jersey Devil, but Jacob Bridgman.
So the most bet on players this week, according to, I think this is BetMGM, the most handle. Fishburne is number 1. Novak is number 2. Van Rooyen is number 3.
I didn't bet him. Maybe first round leader.
Maybe. How many first round leader bets do you have?
I'm thinking about 9 or 10.
These guys aren't like
you named like a dozen.
Actually, I like Captain Kirk, first round leader, 45-1. And another guy, it's funny, who are 2 space characters. Hello, Buck. Remember Buck Rogers? So Buck Rogers is Patrick Rogers versus Captain Kirk in a shirts versus skins match. David Skins again, back-to-back, 110-1. Go golf picks.
Rob, you need to donate your brain to science at some point.
Yeah, seriously, we need.
I don't know how that works.
There's a lot of holes and a lot of
things are going on there.
But you know what? I'm still performing sentences that
Yes.
sometimes make sense.
Well, performing sentences is not what I would have stated, but sure. Words are coming out. Make a pick. He was fucking stone cold out, and I've been there. Like seeing, we all saw him out cold on the field.
Like done.
Just can't go back
blood,
in the game.
Like, have you ever been knocked? Like I've been knocked out before, and I know he was knocked out. Like that's complete.
I saw you get choked out before in the studio.
Yeah,
that was
HR. I can't believe I do those things. Like, yeah, no, that's another thing. Like, wow, that's
you were asleep in about 6 seconds. I don't know how he put that choke on you, but he
told me, he goes, "Thank God you're not a midget in Italy. I made a guy shit his pants," because he says some people when they get choked out, you lose all bodily function. I'm like, that's good to know. But after I did it, imagine that live on the score, and I go in my pants. I didn't even have any men's diapers on. I did it clean.
Yep.
That's that. Know what that is called, Pizzola? Commitment to the bit.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was not committed as the producer who had been working for about 3 months.
Yeah, we got in trouble by
hardcore
HR.
HR violation.
I'm sure they like the ratings for that show, as I almost could have died on air. Hey, John Levy, why you cut me a check?
Well, it was Morency that I was in the talk back telling Morency, I'm like, we can't do this. We can't do this.
I want money for that. I deserve
the fuck up, Pizzola. It's happening.
It is happening.
Shut up, Pat Pizzola. It's happening.
It is. It did happen.
It did happen.
And I like, where's my danger pay?
I thought you faked it. I swear to God, I thought you faked.
Are you kidding me? Snort like a pig? How do you fake that?
I don't know. It was such an unnatural.
I'm some kind of award-winning actor. I'm not Philip Seymour Hoffman, bro. That was real, very real, realer than you ever know.
I mean, you've lost so much weight. You no longer give off big Philip Seymour Hoffman vibes, but you do kind of have Philip Seymour Hoffman vibes.
Great.
Philip Seymour
he died
Hoffman,
of a drug overdose.
Well, I don't think you're a drug addict, but like you just.
I like to have fun, but I'm not. I'm different now. I got diabetes. I can't die. Can I ask you a question? Can I have a copy of this show, please? I want to have this one for posterity's sake. It's been fun. I just want to have one. Like, is there a way I can have a full episode? Like on a CD?
It's going to be on YouTube
No,
permanently.
I want a CD. Like I want something like I can have or like a CD, like something I can like put into something.
You know what?
DVD.
I will go to my mom's house later on this week, and I will find my old computer from 2002, and I will burn you a CD, Cam.
Wait.
Is this a joke or are you serious?
I mean, I might have to download this off like Kazaa or LimeWire, but it'll work.
We need to stop. We need to stop just for 1 second. Please, just let me speak for one. How is a CD player more accessible to you in the year 2024 than YouTube? You have to explain this.
Rob,
to me. I will never
want
understand.
to have a great, like a package, like something that is tangible, like gold versus paper. I don't care how old it is.
So what if he just puts it on?
Yeah.
But like a memory drive or something like that.
It's on a stick.
A USB stick.
I like it.
Why
like
do you need a CD?
I want to put it in a crate with my other CDs and go, oh, remember that episode? Like I have a.
You just want to remember back on it.
Yes, I want to look at it as a tangible product. I don't want a fucking pin drive or whatever.
Why don't we put it in? Why don't we put it on vinyl and then we'll put it up on the wall?
You know what? If I paid
like
I would. I'd pay anything to put it on vinyl, and I'd have that thing on a record with the sleeve. And Pat could do the crazy pictures of our faces. I don't know what band this week. Something to do with Panther, Steel Panther.
No,
it makes sense.
We have one where Rob is Luigi and you are Mario, but played by Captain Lou Albano.
Oh, amazing! I love it. Sorry, we're all over the place. We're getting angry at each other. We're loving a lot of quality.
I love you, Cam, but your frustrations with technology really.
No. Rob, I fixed my own computer. I'm just saying, I'm making a simple point and it might be a stupid point. I don't want a thumb drive. I want literally a CD, a DVD, something like that. I don't care. I don't care what you think of, what year it is, whatever.
Okay.
I want a hard product. Okay. I know what I could put it on. I don't give a shit. I want a fucking CD because I have CDs. I still listen to CDs in the car because that's what kind of loser I am. I had a tape deck in my Cutlass, but that car blew up. So now I got a CD player in my Corolla. Okay.
What?
Got it. There you go.
How
CDs.
did your car blow up?
That's fucking old. I ran it into the ground. Probably
that's the one that Billy the doorman used to sleep in at the Score.
Yes,
the Cutlass.
Yes.
I caught him sleeping in your car a few times with newspaper on top.
Have you ever been in that car? Those seats are better than a Lazy Boy. It was like drooling in my car. I'm like, wake up, Billy. Like, aren't you supposed to be the security and doorman? Oh man, these seats are comfortable. They were. Rob, it's beautiful. Those old cars, you just sink into them like an old friendly couch. A good friend.
Some serious injuries on that.
Better get my Tennessee units up a bit, right, Rob? Before it gets to minus 2.5.
Exactly.
Well, I hear the best way to get your units up is drink that water up north.
I haven't had since that day. It hasn't been the same. There's something magical in that water, but I don't know. Let's see.
Have you been back there since?
No, I haven't.
Nor have I tried. The same?
I've never had Viagra, so I can't experience beautiful crystal water versus a pill. But I'm right now. I'd take the water at any plus price.
I have a guy that can get you some Chinese Cialis if you want it.
Actually, we'll talk off air. I need something else, but it's not Cialis. Thanks.
Okay.
I would say this though, Pat, and I don't know if I'm different than anybody else. My mind is easily swayed, as you guys know. Like
no,
like honestly,
no. Don't say that about yourself. No way. That's
well, anyway, like I feel sorry. Like if I meet somebody with hypnotic skills, I'm basically going to be giving them my life savings, my house, like basically an advanced carny. Like the guy's going to own me for the rest of my life because I just sounds good. Oh, really? Okay, good investment deal. I'm in. What were we? New cryptocurrency? Tell me more. Anything. Like I basically like it's got a shiny package or a good sales pitch. I'm in. Nick Sirianni needs to slow down too. Like, hey, dude, you're an NFL coach. Get a thicker skin. As I said, he's an embarrassment to Italians. Don't worry about what the fans say. Worry about your damn team. Like, what are you, 9 years old in your parents' basement? You cut me up.
He's a clown. He's a clown.
No, seriously, buddy. Like, are you that like get it together? Get bent, bro. Like, you can't worry about fans. You got to worry about your stupid football team. Numbnuts.
Get bent, bro.
Yeah, get bent.
I know.
You like that?
I do.
Yeah, 80s terms. They're coming back strong. I love Get Bent. It's one of my favorites, actually. I liked it a long time ago, and I'll like it forever. If people don't look at these games and go, oh, I look at the box score and this guy's picks suck. I thought I was going to win that game, and I thought I was going to win the Tennessee game. But that's life. I'm on the wrong side of these things.
But when you take these loser teams week after week, when you think that they're going to cover, it's like, oh, yeah, now Will Levis is going to do something incredibly stupid to lose the game.
Agreed.
You're right. Yeah, my boy Blessed used to tell me water finds its level, but not in my fucking lake. It never finds its level. It sucks.
You drained all the good
water. But to Pat's point,
You drained all the
Pat's
good
point.
water out of that lake up north, and now there's no good water left.
Oof.
You're right. I did. I should have
Used-
bottled that shit. It's better than holy water. It's true. I haven't been the same since. It's not the same. So, and London is a real danger. Like, and the way they keep pubs open and the way those Brits drink, like it's, it's open all night. It's not like here, oh, bars are closed. No, you can go all day there. You can find these guys with no teeth sleeping on, using the curb as a pillow. So that's the whole thing. Yeah, you're right. It's a great place to get into trouble.
These are the points
Amsterdam,
Cam
London.
wanted to hear before he gave you 2-1 on New England.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm like, well, okay. It's, not too slick, but anyway, I'll be fine with it.
I was in
Take a
London
drunk.
this summer, and I saw the Denmark-England game. I went out to a pub with a couple of people who contributors to Mayo Media Network. So we met up at the pub, went out, and I drank so much I passed out for 23 hours.
We've been there.
Kind of
ruined
not gonna lie, kind of ruined the three-day trip.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I would
I've been
say
there,
if you're going out
Pat.
to
I've been
London for
there.
3 days, you probably don't want to be out cold for 24
I went to
hours.
Mississippi State on a 4-day bender, like
Oof.
everything, not just.
I remember
like,
that actually back in the day.
And I
we were
fell
working
asleep.
together.
I couldn't. Well, it was 4 days. Like, and Pizzola knows. Like, I'm not just sound like some guy. Like, I can really like throw him back. I mean, like
Cam could
forever.
put him back. Yeah.
But then I hit a wall where I thought I was going to die, and I fell asleep on a pallet. And these kids are throwing rocks at me. Like, everyone was watching, going, "Who the hell's this big red-faced guy? These kids are throwing rocks at him." I'm like, "Yeah, stop!" But anyway, they're pelting me with rocks, and I guess I deserved it. But great times.
Great times getting pelted in an alley.
No, but it was an awesome trip.
Like
That is correct.
some dogs this week. Yeah, 2 dogs.
I usually have 3, but Carolina's been banned and Tennessee is on the fence, so there will be less.
Well, you did bet Jacksonville. They're a favorite, so you're really hammering down on the
did.
Yeah, it's
favorites.
true.
But you also gave me 2-1 on the money line play.
No.
So we'll see
You
what
gave
happens.
me.
All they gotta
You
do is
gave
win
me.
the
You
game.
gave me
You
2
gave
to
him
1.
2-1.
Oh, I
You got
gave-
1-2.
Yes,
You got 1-2.
Yes. I'm not trying to pull any fast ones here. Yeah, so I get 50 if Jacksonville wins, and you get 100 if Pats win.
If the Pats win. Now there was some good news from last week. We won a teaser because everyone won a teaser
hello.
last week.
Hello.
We're hot.
Well, yep.
Do
Don't-
it again. Can we do
Pour some,
can we do
pour
like
some gas on that fire this
Yeah.
week, baby.
I
Let's
think
go.
we should do like a 10-banger. I think we're going to knock them out of the park.
We win one
do it
in
all the
6.
time.
We win 1 in 6 weeks. Let's turn it into 10.
I'm telling you, the bigger it gets, the better it gets. I think with all of our dogs, we just jack them up. All of them.
Cam, silver pick for you.
Okay, we're doing this. Yep, we're doing this. Yep. I'm taking the Las Vegas Raiders against the Chiefs. I love this narrative this week. Oh, the Chiefs getting better. Throwing more money on my money pile, my future bets, blah, 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 blah. I get it. The Chiefs are the best team in football. I'll admit it. Did I bet the 49ers like a stooge last week? Yes. Did I expect Brock Purdy to throw those interceptions? No. Did I expect Deebo Samuel not to play? No. But here's the deal. The Raiders always play these guys tough. I don't give a fuck. And when I see Patrick Mahomes doing his little stupid dance around the sideline, I want somebody to put him on his ass, and I want him to stay down. Stop letting this guy run the show. Stop being friendly to this team. Pretend you hate them, okay? Mark Andrews and fucking Baker Mayfield are best friends. They don't even tweet each other during the season. Get meaner. This is football. This isn't tiddlywinks. Raiders, come out there, and I want to see every Chief on his ass. Hard. Give me the 10 points with the Raiders. Divisional game. I'll take it. This is going to be a shocker. The Chiefs are actually going to win this game barely. Like, I think they're going to win by like 3 points. It's going to be a dogfight. Maybe I'm nuts. I am nuts, but I don't care. I'm taking the Raiders. Don't care.
I'm glad you took the Raiders, Cam, because it spared me from taking the Raiders as my bronze. I did wake up on Monday morning to a calendar reminder that I had set 3 months ago, which said, "Don't bet the Raiders this week." In brackets, Kermit the Frog.
Kermit voice. It's the Kermit voice narrative of the week. Don't bet on the Raiders.
Here's the deal. I'm on San Francisco against your Cowboys. You know what this is called? Redemption week. Every team that fucked me last week is going to have sex with me this week. That's the Dolphins, the Niners, it's the Raiders. And because the Chiefs screwed me last week.
You say the Raiders
The
Raiders covered
Actually,
last week.
No. I was on the Raiders against the Rams. Actually, I bet the Raiders against the Rams. Sorry, it's a foursome. Niners, because the Chiefs screwed me. They're going against them.
Okay.
49ers and Dolphins and me. Foursome. Let's go.
That's the force.
Rob, and I will have sex betting because it's not a pick 'em game with Mahomes or whatever. I'm getting 10. Thank you.
Yeah.
Plus, there's the handcuffs.
and the Bears. I'm taking the Bears. I'm doing the Bears.
I like the Bears. Yep.
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I'm teaming up with you, Cam, on this one.
Do it for Bobo.
We're taking
The Bear.
Pray for Mojo. Pray for
Mojo. I love you, Pepsi.
But they can recommend some crazy things and for $500, and who knows, Cam? You can make like $5,000 next show.
5,000 pounds. No one's going to come rob you anyway because they can't get the fucking safe out of the house. That's the whole point of having.
Well, listen, if someone tried to rob Rob for $500, he wouldn't even get out of bed to stop it.
No, I wouldn't. I let it happen. The safe, my safe is actually worth more than the $500.
Yeah, take everything but the turtle. You know what? If you want to come rob me, you get nothing but old CDs. So have at her.
Scratch CDs that skip.
Yeah, you know what you get? You know what you get when you rob me? You get
Dinosaur Jr.'s greatest hits.
Yeah, you fucking right you do. You get crates of fucking 90s bands. Have at her.
See, you want to hear something kind of morbid? My aunt just passed away, and at the funeral, her son brought up this thing where he was still bitter that she threw out his Gordie Howe rookie cards like 35 years ago.
Well, I'd be bitter too.
Like that was not the right time to bring it up.
That was the only thing he talked about.
But don't touch people's stuff. That's the moral of the story.
He had moved out already, and it was just like, it was in the basement.
I'm gonna throw out these valuable cards. I tell you something.
They weren't valuable in like 1982. People didn't fucking know the cards. No, people didn't know cards were that valuable then. They were putting like rookie cards in like bike spokes.
I did. I put a Wayne Gretzky in my spoke.
Well, so it sounds like you should have known they were worth a ton.
I was a kid. An adult should know better that collectibles are going to be worth
because you wanted to make your bike sound like a motorcycle.
Yes, I could have used like a fucking Gaston Gingras card. Why Gretzky or Lemieux? Like, can I get like a fucking Tim Corn card? Like, don't use All Stars, you fucking idiot. I'm such an idiot. Did it with a Jerry Rice card too. Such a fucking moron.
Yeah. I'm a very big nerd, but I had a binder of Pokemon cards with all the holographics, and it was in my bedroom at my parents' house, and they warned me like 5 times to clear out that bedroom.
See, they warned you.
They warned me. I never did, and they just threw it out.
Did Granny give them a warning? I don't know. Wasn't there. But you shouldn't have brought it up at a funeral. That's stupid. But you know what?
Bad karma.
But in his defense, always deserve a warning before things get tossed. You need to know warned that something's getting tossed. And that's on you then.
I don't know. It made the funeral very exciting.
Oh, of course. If you're a neutral party there, you probably were laughing your head off. But
I'd be looking for those Gordie Howe cards too. That kid's must be in tears. Thing's worth a fortune.
Well, he's not a kid. The dude's like 64.
Everybody needs money, Pat. Everybody needs money.
This was like legit before I was born. This happened.
Even 64-year-old single men who sleep in race car bens, like Milhouse's dad, Kirk Van Houten.
He would not. We were trying to get him in studio.
No. He's too into the Dr. Pepper Crown Royals and all. Gabe was telling me he's got a new thing where he eats like these McCain Deep and Delicious cakes.
That's not new.
It's not. I didn't know he was so into cakes. I know he smokes bowls, but I didn't know he loved the Deep and Delicious. Very cheap cake.
It also leads to type 2 diabetes very quickly.
I have type 2 diabetes. The fact that this guy's drinking Dr. Pepper, like he basically.
How did Gabe never get diabetes with that? Like what he was eating?
I told you, he's like Mr. Burns, man. Remember, all the stuff goes through the door, but it just can't get through the door. It's amazing. He's actually one of life's mysteries. The guy plows Coca-Cola, like sweets all the time, chocolates, Dairy Queen blizzards, like. Yeah, and I'm fucking like drinking water and I got diabetes, man. I got horrible genes. And now I might have like anal fissures or whatever the hell it is. No, don't put that. Please don't clip that one, Pat. I know we put a lot of things.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. It happens.
Or hemorrhoids. It's a problem.
Whatever.
Anyway, please don't put this one out. Like I talk too much. Just cut my mic. $50 Rams plus 3. Remember, we got.
Oh no, it's $50 to bleep that out now, Cam.
Yeah. Wow. What? $50 if you want the anal fissures removed, not from your actual ass, but from the program.
All right, so plus 9.5 for me with Denver. Cam, did you come up with a pick in that time?
I think I did. Ooh. I think I'm going to take the Bears against the Cardinals. How do you feel about that?
I like it.
I'm going to take the Chicago Bears plus 1.5 against the Cardinals after that horrible. Sorry, Rob. Hey, you and Pat made your little fucking deal at the start, and I said you shouldn't have done it, shouldn't have done it, shouldn't have done it, shouldn't have done it. Ooh, we can't.
I waited too long. I should have jumped the gun while you were thinking.
Early bird gets a worm, or sorry, this one. Early bear gets the salmon, bitch. I want the Bears plus 1.5. This bear is going to roll in a bunch of shit and eat salmon and smell worse than my dog used to when he used to roll into dead carcasses at the Credit River. while I was looking for golf balls and found Titleist Balladas and sold them back to the members for full price. Give me the Bears plus 1.5.
Might have been
I like
the best handicap for a game I've ever heard in my entire life. The amount of energy you brought there and then mixed in somehow found a way to mix in the fact that you used to get golf balls out of the water and sell them back.
Rob,
I don't know how your brain works, but it needs to be donated to science. I don't know where we started, where we finished. It was amazing.
Thank you, Rob.
Amazing.
You know I'm glad you appreciate some of the things I do because I don't
Just
get it a lot.
True talent. Honestly, a true talent.
Hey, thanks, pal. And I'll tell you another thing. I used to go down and reach for ball. Ooh, here comes a snapper, like snapping turtle. There's a nice eel. Oh, it's water snake taking a bite of my leg. I used to hang out at the Credit River and these fucking drunks in canoes. Hey, bye, loser. You hit the rapids. Here are the golf balls in my fucking garbage bag. And then I'm right up the hill, right at Dead Man's Cliff, light a reefer. He gone. And I'll tell you, man, I made a fortune selling golf balls. I used to skip school to get golf balls. It's a great enterprise, Pat, as a child. I advise everyone, golf ball hunting, can't beat it. Golf balls are expensive.
They are. Yeah. That's true.
They are.
That's all I'm going to say.
I got some
underdog. My entrepreneur as a kid. And I also used to drive a boat and sell raspberries to cottagers. That was my other enterprise as a child. Yep.
Where'd you get
I used to pick raspberries all day up north. I love raspberries. They're my favorite fruit. I used to pick them and go get the pints, and I'd put up like pints and whatever, put them in a flat and drive around to cottagers. $3, $3. Next thing you know, I'm walking away. Rob knows I'm a very entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur.
I have a raspberry bush in the yard here. I grow raspberries here.
I'm going to come over and.
Well, I'm moving. I sold this house. I'm gone in a month.
Would you give Cust any free samples of your raspberries?
I would. I like
Come
Tim.
take whatever he wants.
Well, the guy's eating fucking teriyaki maggots, so he can have some berries. Sure.
If it's just me and my wife in this house, you can only eat so many berries. You know how many berries come off a raspberry vine? It's insane over the course of the year.
Raspberries are awesome.
And they spread like wildfire. They're very good. They do. I enjoy them.
Delicious.
Tortellini did enjoy them as well, but Tortellini's no longer part of
I didn't know
family.
turtles like raspberries, but he's got good taste. Bears plus 1.5. You like the Bucks, Rob?
I don't.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
I'm not betting that. I just really struggle to see how Tampa's going to score.
Have we all done our bronze pick? Has Pat done a bronze pick yet?
I let it off when
you guys took the Broncos.
Oh yeah, Broncos. And what did you take, Rob? Again?
Chargers. I took the Chargers, and you said you took the Bears, and you said early bird gets the worm, and then you said no, early bear gets the salmon, and then you called me a bitch.
I didn't mean to call you a bitch.
Well, you did. You said
part of my act.
You said early bear gets the salmon. And you yelled bitch.
I did. But any guy that's got a raspberry bush ain't a bitch, just a friend that I'm going to come pillage your fruit.
Well, it's done. It's done for the end of the year. I told you, I sold the house. It's gone.
Well, can you get?
They're gone.
Will the new neighbors mind if I trespass on their property and steal their raspberries?
I'll give you the address. You can come.
Damn right you are. I don't care what they say.
Yeah, who cares? It gives a shit. What are they going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Shoot me? Ooh, I'm stealing your berries. Oh, Patrick, why did you do this to me? Why can't you just pick another game? This is really bad. Because I kind of want to cheer for Carolina now.
Cheer for Carolina. Listen, I'll have my money on.
It's not like what you're cheering for is going to affect the outcome of the game.
We're a team. Teams stick together.
We bet against each other all the time.
Yes,
you got into a 10-minute argument about Green Bay Jacksonville that I got sucked into last week.
Oh, yeah,
we bet against each other all the time.
You owe me $100 because that Rams game, right?
I sent you the money already.
Did you already? Oh, yeah. I was wondering why my invoice was a little bit bigger. Is that with my bets in there?
Yes.
I thought you were just being nice. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're a good man. Hey, I don't even keep track of this shit anymore. Just the checks clearing. Great work. It's nice to know that I work for somebody who actually could deal with a bank that checks don't bounce.
Out of curiosity, just a hypothetical here, but let's say that Pat won both of those bets and Cam had to get him Pat $100.
I already paid all my debts.
But hypothetical, that's what it means, not real.
Do you think I live under a fucking rocket? Send them an e-transfer, you numbnuts. I have a bank account. You think I hide my money under the pillows like Italians do? Hey, where's my, cut open the box spring. There's the
we did a 15-minute segment either this year or last year where you couldn't log into your bank, online banking. So
and you almost gave out your password.
Yeah. I got a lot of different passwords. And hey, Pat, some of your listeners, like your Shag's giving them passwords and stuff. Thank God. For me, I wouldn't even know how to solve the problem.
You're not supposed to say that.
Oh, sorry, Shag. I love you. You are a great producer, by the way, and a friend. But
Rob,
don't ever give my passwords out because I'm fucked. I won't know how to recover my money. Let's just keep it as it is.
Rob Silver pick. Remember, the show is called The Sides, not the totals.
Yeah, come on, Rob.
I know. No,
Figure
listen.
it out. There's a million games. Pick something.
I know. I listen. I'm gonna pick some. First of all, I've afforded you so much time in the past
You're right.
before you've asked me about every fucking game on the board,
Sorry.
and now I can't have 3
I haven't
seconds.
slept in a couple days. I'm a piece of shit. Just make a pick. That's the first game that popped out, and I'm like, Tennessee should like win this game by margin, in my opinion.
That's how I felt about Washington this week. I just looked at it. I was like,
You like Tennessee, Pat, or no?
Nah, I mean, I don't really like that game.
You want to do another $50 bet? I got it up to 100.
No, he's not. I don't think he's opposite. I don't think he's
Oh,
opposite.
okay.
I'm not
I
on
actually
the-
watched.
I
the,
already paid.
I watched the
I-
3-hour marathon this week with Pat,
Oh,
Jeff, and Tim. It was amazing.
You watched it?
Oh, I watched it. I watched it while I was prepping this
What
morning.
did Cust eat? Did he eat more maggots with teriyaki
No,
sauce?
he just made a complaint that when you go to buy fruit at the store, they should have a sample of each fruit cut out for you so you
I
can
kind of
taste
agree
it.
with him. I agree with that take. Especially mangoes. Some are too soft, some are too hard. You need avocados, could be too hard, too soft. No, give me a. I'm with Cust on this one. Especially at a quality store like Longo's or like stores that don't smell like shit and piss, stores that smell like fresh baked bread. They should have a tray.
No,
People are
but
rich shopping there anyway.
Cuss
No.
said he refused to go to those places.
Yeah, he won't. Go
Oh,
there.
okay. So he's shopping at Dollarama and
Yes.
expecting like a fruit tray. Well,
Yes.
then
Correct.
now I'm telling his argument is shit. But at a Longo's or like a Fortino's in Rob's neck of the woods where rich Italians shop, yeah, there's samples of meat and stuff. It's like Costco.
Well,
Fine.
Seinfeld did this bit like 35 years ago, but fruit, in my opinion, is a gamble. It's cheap anyways. Like, what are you paying for an apple? If it's a shit apple, whatever, it costs you like 50 cents.
Not all fruits cheap. Some like
Well, it's true.
exotic berries cost a lot of money, and other like tomatoes. Okay, let's just call it out for what it is. Tomatoes are like cheap. Cucumbers are 88 cents. But once you get into the exotic berries and other things, they're not cheap.
That's true. That's true. But there's methods to the madness. Like, my mother went into the grocery store for years and she was knocking on every watermelon that was there. I don't know how
I like
the hell
that.
she figured
no,
that out. But
no, it's a great move. You could tell you got to knock the watermelon.
and I would
Okay,
ask her,
well,
I'm
yeah,
like,
but
what are you doing?
Yeah, what do you do? Cam, when you knock the watermelon, what sort of sound do you want to hear resonate?
Not hollow. It's got to be deeper, like Rob's fucking guitar. It's got to have a little bit of a ring to it. Like it's got to have like how do I say this, Rob? It has
I can
to
tell
be...
you exactly how my mother used to say it to me,
Yes.
and I never understood it. I still don't. But she would say, Robert, when you knock on it, it has to be crisp.
Yes. I love your mom. Crisp is the word. Like it's deep. It's like it's a not weak. Like nee. It's like it's got a. It's like a slap. Like you want to hear. It's got to be. You know what it is, Pat? It's just like when you have a home run ball in baseball. That sound. It's got to be like I know that watermelon's a winner. It's a winning watermelon. I know. Rob, here's another fucking thing. I don't use grocery services for one reason. I don't like some asshole picking up my stuff. I like to look at the fruit, look at the vegetable. You know what? If you want to get me canned goods, go get it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You can't do nothing. But I like to go to the grocery store and examine. I don't use these services unless I'm absolutely pissed drunk and I can't get out of bed because I'm starfished.
Well,
other than that, I'll do it myself.
And Legatron was put on injured reserve, so no matter who they bring in, it's got to be an upgrade. Yeah.
Greg the
Piece
leg.
of shit. That guy sucks. He couldn't hit a fucking field goal at my park.
Well, there you go.
Hit better field goals. When
You cannot call yourself the leg if you can't hit field goals.
Yeah, hey, Greg the leg, you're fucking Sam Shanks. That's what you are, eh? Bob Barr. You reek. Get out of the league. You know what they'll do? Gas that turkey and pick up the 49ers kicker when Moody comes back. Carlson, the guy get dumped from Green Bay. He's 100 times better than that fucking tool. By the way, I'm watching this commercial. That Viking on J.G. Wentworth looks like Geoff, like 100 times. Like he's fucking Jeff. Have you seen that commercial where they're at the roller rink with the Vikings and the weird chicks? Like the guy looks like Feinberg, but skinnier.
I have not seen this commercial. So, Paul and Jared were able to do the legwork for you on this commercial with Jeff, and you are absolutely correct, Cam. That looks just like Jeff.
That's Feinberg.
Wow.
I told
Dead
you.
ringer. Dead ringer.
No, Pizzola, you got to see it like whatever. It's the
I
same
can't believe
face as
this.
Feinberg with the thing. Yeah, I told you, he's a Viking. It's Feinberg if he grew his hair in a metal band.
Yeah.
Puffy. He's like it's Feinberg and Dave Mustaine rolled into fucking one. He's like a fruit roll-up.
This I will say, Jeff has and this is not to
Fatter
offend Jeff,
face.
fatter face. Yeah,
I
Jeff's face is a little wider.
But it's the same. Look at dude. That's dead ringer shit. Like
that
we
is
used to do at the Spore,
100%.
Pizzola. Remember
Very
me
similar.
and Morency dead ringers? That's fucking dead ringer Geoff, hands down.
Are we sure that Jeff is not a member of ACTRA and he does commercial work on the side?
I wish I was a member of Actor. Those fucking slugs. They kept me out of that union. You know how much money I'd have? Instead, I'm doing a show with midgets and John Oakley at 4:00 in the morning on Global. They take our show off. Remember? John. He's like, remember, Rob? We had that little midget and he was like starting fights with Oakley, Out of Bounds with John Oakley. We used to bring on like Kenny Robinson. He knew like Jim Carrey and shit. Like that show was on like when people were jerking off to like, cat lines.
Yeah, but
we were
Red Shoe Diaries, David Duchovny.
Yeah. Some
I'm
soft porn on TLN.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but Red Shoe Diaries, bad beat show when you're like 13. Not good. There's just a lot of implied sex. You don't see much tit.
Yeah,
in
it's
that.
a soft core. It was on.
It's basically it starts the boner, and then you gotta go to TLN to finish the job, right?
Sexy
Rob?
car wash, right?
Yes, sexy car wash. Yes. They don't have that stuff on anymore. I'm watching like commercials for blenders and shit. I guess.
You can go
the
on
emergence of the internet.
Yeah, you can go on this thing called the internet and just find whatever you'd like for free.
Fair enough.
Pat Mayo experience. Experience.